So many seeds. I have so many seeds to choose from, and I'm going to be picking something to put in a little peat pot. I don't know, do I want celery, collards, spinach? I do have some spinach still growing in my yard. Carrots. If you can get carrots started in like October, November, and you pull them in January, I guarantee you they will be the sweetest carrots you have ever planted, because that cold weather really ups the sugar. Asparagus. I have lots of asparagus, so I don't even know why I have these, because I started asparagus from those little plug-like things. They look like an octopus. They have like a brown top to them, and then lots of little octopus limbs, and you make like a hill and plant them in there. Well, I have raised beds with octopus, no asparagus, and they're just wonderful. I love asparagus, and I think I have enough of it out there, really, is what I'm saying. Beans. These are string beans. I'll plant those in the spring. Peas. I love peas. You can actually get these, it says they germinate like in 2 weeks, 1 week to 2 weeks. And you can plant them March to August. So not now, it's January. I guess if I start them in here, then I can move them out there. This is from my oregano. That's lots of oregano seeds in there. And I need to condense this into like little, I don't know, maybe some jars or something. I have so many bags. And then I've never done dried bush beans. Maybe this is a year to try those. These are more peas that I usually do, and these have been fabulous. And here's my little mister bottle. I was wondering where that went. Don't you have so much stuff sometimes that you just don't know where it goes? These are a bunch of pepper seeds. This is a whole nother cup full of all kinds of seeds, because what I do is when I make my lemons or my avocados, I just drop the seeds in here. So I have lots of seeds in there. What was I going to show you? Oh, the one thing you need to do is you need to mark on your bags what your seeds are. These are carrot top heads. I have a whole bag of carrot top heads. I have enough carrots in here for probably the rest of my life. But I need to be planting some because I don't have any out there now. So I have all these little bags around my metal rack here. These are red beets. These are peppers, green peppers, peach seeds. These are peas that were in the peas I ate. And then once in a while, a squirrel, I don't know if it happens at your house, but they drop these and leave them on my back picnic table. So squirrels have left me a walnut. And I have my avocado seeds that I actually save from avocados. So I have like lots of seeds. And again, if you don't mark on the bag what your seed is, I guarantee you will forget what it is. Now, these are pods, and inside this pod is a little black seed like the size of a pepper, a black pepper, and I think these were my collards. But since I didn't mark the bag, I have to plant it to find out what it actually is. Looks like I finally caught on, and I marked these carrots. So these are a whole bag of carrots. And again, another whole bag, not marked. But what was this? It looks like, you know what this is? I can recognize this. These are little dill seeds because it was probably from the winter that I grabbed these and clipped these off, and they didn't grow very big. So these are dill seeds. And again, if you let some of your plants go to seed, you will have seeds forever, and you won't even have to buy anymore. Now, I have seeds in my old computer boxes that I had the discs in. I bought from the rustedgarden.com. He's on YouTube. Lots of nice success with his peppers and cucumbers, and California Wonder, which is like a Greek pepper. Then I have from up in Pennsylvania. I'm in Maryland, zone 7B or 8A, depending on what area of my yard you plant, because I have some block wall, and that actually keeps things warm. I actually have a sidewalk on the grassy side of my house that never gets snow on there because it melts off. My house is 100 years old, and the heat must come up from the basement and keeps that sidewalk always clear. So I go up to Pennsylvania to Royer Seeds, ROHRER, and I buy seeds there. Again, I need to try some beans, like llama beans, and plant these and save my beans. So I have dried beans. My father was a Marine in World War II. That's why I always strive for peace. If you've ever had a family member in a war, you know you don't want it because it's a lifelong effect for generations to come when you're have a young person. My father was 18 the day he turned 18. He signed up, and he was a Marine, and he went to the Pacific. He was in World War II. He was in the islands of Guam and Peleliu, and I can't remember all of them right now, but he was out there in the Pacific, and it was a nasty, nasty war. And may the help of God we have peace. Anyway, with that said, my father he was probably one of the first people that he would plant tomatoes, but our next door neighbor in Baltimore County, when I was growing up, was Italian, and Mr. Joe did not speak one word of English. But I learned so much from that man watching him put his garden up, and he would put those metal stakes in the ground and put wire mesh around. He would, I don't know, maybe in the 50s and 60s we had deer or something. I don't know. I never saw any as a kid, but he protected his garden, and he grew tomatoes that when you sliced them, one slice would fit your whole piece of bread. And that started my love of gardening, really. I mean, my father's attempt at it was good, but Mr. Joe, he was an ace at that. And so, anyway, I get from Patriot Seeds, and I also get food storage from them as well as seeds. So I bought from many different people. I planted eggplant and lettuces and cabbage, and the brassicas I never have that much luck with. I have so many worms, it seems like, that gets on there, and I really don't use anything as far as insecticides. This is the first year I actually used fertilizer on other than I have an aquarium, about a 30-gallon aquarium. Sometimes I would put aquarium water out there on my plants. Here's the Royer Seeds. They're up in Pennsylvania, and I need to get up there because I think they have a lot of bulbs up there right now. And they also supposedly carry saffron. And again, if you plant dill or oregano, parsley, rosemary, that stuff just comes back year after year. You will save so much money on spices at the store. I even have a vanilla orchid. My vanilla orchid has never gotten flowers on it, which that's what makes the vanilla bean that you could use for making your own vanilla. Hopefully one day I will. We'll see. Anyway, here's another bag of Royer Seeds. I love peas. I love garden peas. They are just delicious. So in the next couple days, And here again is another mason jar. Ooh, look, I actually labeled this one Red Russian Kale. That stuff multiplies. Let it go to seed. I have enough Russian kale in here, red Russian kale, which actually can live through the winter. It's so cold tolerant. And that's really good with some ham and potatoes, or you can use it in salads. I don't like the whole salad with the red Russian kale leaves, but some of it mixed in with lettuces is really good for a salad. I did try growing some onions this year. I think I still have one out there if it didn't turn into mush, because this whole week is going to be like 19, 14 degrees. Really cold here in Baltimore, Maryland, USA. Again, more seeds. I throw in like a pepper, head of a pepper, or actually a pepper with, just the stem of the pepper. I have more pepper plants than I could ever use. This is a buttercream lettuce. I just don't have a lot of luck. Spinach is the best green thing that I've grown. Brussels sprouts, I grew one. It stayed till the next year, but my Brussels sprouts were like the size of a dime. And I have a local farm that grows Brussels sprouts, and I bought one stem that was like this big, $3, and it made 3 quarts of Brussels sprouts in a quart bag, and then I used the green and also ate that with some rice. So for $3, I have like 4 servings from that one Brussels sprout. And when you buy Brussels sprouts at that store, they're like $4.50 for a bag. So truly look for if you can bag up and freeze your own stuff from your local markets, you can save a lot of money that way. So anyway, hopefully soon this week or next week, let's see if you can see my porch. There's my greenhouse. It gets a lot of sun in here. And so once I pull these curtains back, this greenhouse will be warm. Plus I have a vent behind this table. So I have heat that comes onto the porch. But hopefully this week I'll start putting some seeds in here, or next week, and because I'm looking forward to spring. I just am not a winter person, and especially ice. With 14 degrees, if it melts, it then refreezes, but our daytime temps aren't even going above freezing, so we have lots of cold weather. You can see out here maybe still snow on the ground. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.